Hey, what's up everyone, it's your boy Alter Tech, back again with a new video. In today's video, we have a camera comparison test with the OnePlus 7 Pro stock camera app with the Gcam app. Now, before I go any further, if you guys are interested in the portrait mode, I will be doing a separate dedicated video on that. But first things first, here is a photo with the Pixel Gcam app. As you guys can see, everything looks pretty damn good. Now, the bokeh isn't as strong as it is on the Pixel 3, but comparing this to the OnePlus 7 Pro's portrait mode, this is just vastly superior, especially in low light situations. But anyways, if you guys want to see that dedicated video, be sure to subscribe and I'll have it out as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and check out some of these flowers real quick. Number one, this photo was taken with the stock camera app, and as you guys can see, it looks pretty nice. Everything, it looks pretty soft as well. So let's see what the Gcam could actually do. Bam. As you guys can see, there's so much more detail on the petals. There's a ton of detail on the leaves. Now this just looks really damn good. So let's check out this photo. This photo was taken, I would say, about a half hour after sunrise. And I mean, it looks pretty good. But with the Gcam app, bam, a lot more texture. Everything seems to be a lot more sharper. I do like the skies. Everything. I like the blues on the skies as well. So that looks pretty good. Another win for the Gcam app. Now this one, for some reason, the flowers over here, these yellow, I don't know, it was like sunflowers, it came out pretty muted. Even these purplish flowers over here, I'm not exactly what they're flowers or plants, they just didn't look as good on the Gcam app. So let's check out the Gcam app real quick. Bam, everything seems to be better exposed, a lot more sharper, and a lot more livelier. So that's another win for the Gcam app. Now this one, for this one, I really didn't like the stock camera app, and that's because with the Gcam app, as you'll see over here, the sky just comes out really beautiful. So that's another win for the Gcam app. Okay, now for this one, I took a close-up shot of this tree bark. I wanted to, see whether or not how good it would be when it came to gathering detail. I made sure and I gave it some time to focus. So focusing wasn't an issue. So let's go ahead and check out the Gcam shot. Bam, a lot more detail. This is just, at this point, Gcam is just kicking the stock camera app's butt. So let's check out the other photo. Another sunset photo. This one came out pretty good on the stock camera app. I do like the colors of the sky. It's a pretty dark, setting, but let's go ahead and check out the Gcam and see what it could do. Similar thing, but the sky, I guess it looks a lot more beautiful. I mean, this golden sky. Let's go back to the other one. I mean, they both did a pretty good job. I just like the gold color on the sky on the Gcam app. So how about this one? Okay, so this one was a nice shot. Everything was pretty much set up correctly. Looks pretty good. And now let's see what the Gcam could do. This one actually looks better. Surprise, surprise. So the sky looks, I actually like the sky, how it actually came out with the color and everything. Okay, so far everything seems to have, better colors. It seems to be a lot more sharper. But the thing I would give the stock camera app is that it does have better exposure. So anyways, let's check out this flower over here. This came out pretty damn good. I do like the bokeh effect on the background. This was taken with auto mode, by the way. So let's check out what the Gcam has to offer. This might actually be a toss-up. It might be slightly better. It might be based on preference. I can't give a clear winner on this one. You guys let me know down in the comment section. Okay, now for the water fountain shot. This was a strange case because this one came out kind of weird. I'm not exactly sure if the contrast was just bumped up real high, and I'm not exactly sure what to make of it. But as you guys can see on the Gcam app, it looks a lot more natural. It looks like how it should be in real life. So I'm not exactly sure what went on with the OnePlus 7 Pro stock camera app. So this, I took a picture of home plate, and with the stock camera app, it came out pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what the Gcam could do. Can't say for sure, people. I think the stock camera app might have actually done a better job in this one, or it could be a toss-up. Anyways, on to the next one. This is the baseball field on the dirt. This is the OnePlus 7 Pro stock camera app, and it looks good so far. And with the Gcam app, okay, it looks a little bit underexposed, but the color of the dirt, I'll be honest, when I was looking at both of these photos, both of them had the color wrong. I mean, the OnePlus 7 Pro was just a little bit too bright, and for this one, it was just a little bit way too dark. So on to the next one. I'll give them both an L on this one. So on to the next one, we have a picture of a close-up of a leaf. This is looking a little bit soft. I mean, it's a nice, portrait shot, but for the Gcam, bam, so much more detail. So it is what it is, people. So let's try this shot over here. This is with night sight. Is it night sight? Nightscape. This is with Nightscape on the OnePlus 7 Pro, and with the night sight on the Gcam, yeah, it doesn't really do that much of a difference. It does look a little bit brighter, but the background, it looks a little bit more overexposed. And I'll say this, people, if you're going to use night sight, I would rather you use Nightscape. So this is 1 point for the OnePlus 7 Pro's stock camera app. Let's check this photo out with this leaf. Yeah, it's just way too soft with the stock camera app. Let's go ahead and check out the Gcam app. Yep, a lot more detail on the leaf. It is what it is, people. Now let's check this one out. This is in the grocery store, and this is with the stock camera app. Everything looks pretty damn good. I mean, in the background, it's a little bit overexposed, but everything's looking pretty good. I do like the colors and everything. So let's hit it with the Gcam app. Bam. A lot more detail, people. It's a lot more detail, but everything looks to be a lot more dead. But the good thing about this is that you could actually go ahead and just edit your photos and put in maybe some higher exposure and some added saturation. But the detail on this, people, you guys could definitely see it. I mean, you can't change the detail on the photo, but you can change the saturation and the exposure. Now for this one, like I said, nice colors, nice exposure and everything. But when you hit it with the Gcam app, bam. The kiwis, you can see a lot more texture on the kiwis and on these limes. So it's basically your choice. Do you prefer detail, or do you prefer the colors, saturation levels, and the exposure of the stock camera app? So let's go over here. This is a nice shot with all these flowers. Everything's looking pretty good. Pay attention to these red roses, because I'm about to hit it with the Gcam app. Boom. A lot more detail. Everything seems to be a lot more realistic with detail. Yeah, I think the Gcam overall is the better app when it comes to taking photos indoors in low light situations. So my recommendation is for this, people. If you're going to shoot video, make sure you use a stock camera app. If you want to take portraits, be sure to use the Gcam. If you're going to take some low light shots, be sure to use the Gcam. If you're going to take some really low light shots and you're going to use Nightscape or Night Sight, go with Nightscape. And if you're going to shoot in daylight situations, it could be a toss-up. And if you're going to use the OnePlus 7 Pro stock camera full time, I recommend you guys turn on the AI camera settings, because that actually does a really good job of controlling the settings when it comes to exposure, saturation, all that good stuff. And while I was taking this test, I actually had that off. Everything was on auto, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, people, this is Altered Tech signing out. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and please hit me up down in the comment section and subscribe for more videos. This is Altered Tech signing out. Peace.